First, talk to us about some of the prevalent poisoning calls you and your team might receive.
A lot of the things that we see at our hospital are unintentional and sometimes intentional overdosing of medications. That's typically what we see that come through our emergency department.
And what are some of the most common products that you might hear about that lead to those calls? Products that might be in the home.
It's a great question. So there's lots of things. Medications is a very common one that I think a lot of us think about, but there's also going to be a lot of cleaning products, all of the little pods that look like candy.
That's a big one, right?
That's a huge one. It's very common for kids to ingest those and for people with dementia. And then hand sanitizer, that's alcohol. So if a small child were to accidentally ingest that, that could become very dangerous very fast.
Talk to me about some of the medications that people get their hands on when they shouldn't, that have those kind of poisonous side effects for people. What do families think that they should be doing when they're exposed to these medications that not necessarily are for them?
So if you were to have a really bad injury and you got a pain medication, and then your neighbor says, you know, I have this horrible headache, and you say, here, take this. You never know what that person's medical history is. There's a reason why you were prescribed that and not your neighbor. So you always want to be very careful about sharing medications. I would very much discourage doing that. But that's a common thing that I think happens in our society. We want to be helpful, but that can be dangerous.
Sometimes it's more of a hindrance.
Yeah, definitely.